Hi guys, it's Asterix. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ballooning 101. Um, there's a lot of people currently using ballooning to get to champions, and I can see exactly how they do it. This was my very first attempt at ballooning. I was never a balloon man. I just thought they were too slow and they would take too long to produce. But what happened, they reduced the time of things, and of course I started playing around with balloons, and heaven behold, I've actually taken a liking to actually ballooning. So out of my attacks now, if depending what I'm doing, if I'm looking for dark elixir, I would be ballooning. If I am looking for elixir and gold, I'll be hogging. So balloons have become my newfound favorites. So for my very first attack, a 3-star was brilliant. It set up the trend for what I wanted to do with it. But of course, I learned from a lot of people that ballooned before me, and Brutus Maximus, who is one of the guys that I learned how to balloon with, had balloons. I think the very first day the balloons came out, he got his balloons and he used them to great effect. And level 6 balloons are by far the most devastating things that you can get. Now Brutus, he likes to bait out his heroes with his, especially the Barbkin, with an archer and a minion. He drops a minion on it, so the Barbkin just walks around casually, say, "Why are you spitting on me? Who's spitting on me? Who's spit?" And he's dead. And the Archer Queen, he's got a different tactic with the Archer Queen, which is brilliant. He lures out the Archer Queen with the archers, just like we would normally do, and he would normally kill the Archer Queen with, depending on the level, with a minion and his Barb King. So as you can see, he's deployed his Barb King now, and he's going to, and he's taking it. He's got a dragon on it, so dragon didn't even need it. It was quite a low level. And of course, with Brutus, he surrounds the base. He likes to surround the base, which is brilliant tactic. We've seen Daddy do it on his videos. So it works because what happens, the balloons go into the middle and just take out anything in its way. And of course defenses can only take one thing at a time, so by the time that happens with Rage, coast is cleared, and then you can just have your minions as a mop-up crew. So as you can see, that is one of the best balloon attacks I've actually had the privilege of recording from my mentor of ballooning, Brutus Maximus, who's currently in our clan at the moment after a long visit out, and he's decided to come back and join the fold. So welcome back to Brutus, and hope that you have a little bit more fun with the solid crew that we are. There's other videos that I've got here. I mean, it is 11 minutes that I've compiled of some very tasteful attacks from former Bombi players and current players that we've got. And this is a typical example on a kind of base that you guys would attack to get just 50%. Defenses on the outside, expos down. That's important. Expos are down. He's got his defenses. He's got his air defenses in the middle, which kind of prevents you from getting 100%. But you know, balloons are very reactive. They only go for the defense. So what he's doing, he's just taking out the outer air defenses on this particular section. And once that's out the way, he drops his minions, and minions clear out anything around it, which will give him his 50%. Which is that's a very good attack. If you're trophy hunting with balloons, brilliant strategy. You get your 50% and you get out. You don't need to even deploy. Once you get 50%, you can get out. But this particular one, you ended up with 64%. Now, this one was very good. Tunnel in the middle. Okay, one of the Inferno Towers was down, which was good, but it's got pretty high air defense, which I think is level 7, so he might have dropped the free spell just a little bit too early there. I would have waited to deploy that so you could take out that Inferno Tower. And there we go, balloons going exactly where he wants it, in the middle. Inferno Tower frozen, so that's gone, that's history. But what's interesting with this video is that he takes out the Town Hall just purely on splash damage done by the balloons taking out the defenses around the Town Hall, which is also something you guys got to consider when you guys are doing defenses, just give your town hall a bit of space just because of splash damage. So yeah, it was a brilliant attack. He got his 2-star based on the fact that he destroyed everything around the town hall and took it down. Was a free for all. Now, people say, can you balloon in champions? There are champions currently ballooning. Don't get me wrong, they are ballooning at that level. So the next video you guys are going to watch is a typical example on ballooning at champions level. Basically, what I've just repeated in the video before, 50%, that's all you're looking for at champions levels with balloons is, but it's how you go about getting the 50% and what you do. Obviously you got to take out your town hall, because at champions level there is troops, there is the archer queen. So the most important, take out your archer queen and take out your clan castle. That's that's the golden rule in ballooning. Take out your clan castle and take out your archer queen, because they can do damage to your balloons, especially if they're wizards or archers. They mow them down very quickly. So he's taking care of his things. So now he's deploying his balloons strategically. He's not throwing them all over the place. Okay, he's doing it systematically to take out certain defenses like the Teslas, which tend to cause a little bit of damage. So he's coming from the top. So the reason why he's coming from the top is that there's hardly any defenses. The Infernos are more or less in the middle. So he's taking out the big defenses and hopefully trying to get there, get as much damage as he can. So he's got already up to 30%. So if you have to calculate and look what is still remaining, there we go, he's up to 30%. So he's dropped the minions very strategically to take out the remainders, which will work it more or less up to 50%, and maybe drop his heroes to take out the balance. So yeah, there he goes, already at 40%, and he's still got a couple of minions. There we go, there's his, there we go, he's got his cups. So he's happy with that. 12 cups with balloons and got a bit of gold with it. Now this is another attack. Town hall outside. That's going to be an easy victory. At champions level, obviously trying to look for a shield. Very tired of being attacked, maybe, this particular guy. So he's got his victory already, but it's how he goes about deploying his balloons afterwards. Concentrating only on the archer towers and the outer defenses, because if you have to calculate all that, that is 50%. So he'll get a 2-star with us at champion level. So this is ballooning at top 10. As you can see, the player was King from Bombay, Canada, when I was privileged enough to actually do some recording up there. And I got this particular balloon, which was brilliant, because at the time I was trying to put a series together for balloons, and this worked out perfectly. So as you can see, at the highest level, this is what kind of ballooning they get up to. And you can see that you can get up there. If you got level 6 balloons, level 5 minions, you can get up to champions, as long as you got a base that can withstand the go wipe, or slow down the go wipe at least. So yeah, so you can see he's got 38%, and he's going to be clearing out anything around. I think the Barb King doing nothing, so because it's air raid, he can't jump, he can't shoot up. So yeah, that's a typical example of 50% at champion levels using balloons. Now the next video that I got is a brilliant 3-star by Easygoing Gold, which is one of our players, and obviously he's one of our one of the other YouTubers in our clan. He's got an awesome channel. You know, there's a link on my recommended for him. So if you guys haven't yet sub to him, please do so. You know, at the end of the day, he's a brilliant look. This is him attacking on a balloon, Town Hall 9, I think. Yeah, it's a Town Hall 9, and this is his art when he was on his run up to Masters 1. It was, I think, one of the very first balloon raids that I recorded from him, and he's done a few since then. So yeah, as you can see, he's got level 6 minions. I think is one of the days that he got level 6 minions. It had just come out. So this is how he does his raids. obviously balloons in front, minions behind to mop up anything behind it. But hey, got the victory already with the town hall down. Minions are following behind the balloons, and what more can you say? Perfect, well executed. The base layout needed a bit of work. Got black walls, but everything else is like the air defense is substandard. But you know, got black walls. Not bad actually if you consider the fact that the Town Hall 9's got all black walls. I've seen some very strong Town Hall 9s in my things going up to Masters too. But you know, that you couldn't ask more of an attack. That is brilliant. Obviously he deployed his sandcastle because he was running a bit out of time, so he just wanted to mop up, which is good. Perfect timing, did nothing else. So if you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button, subscribe, you know. And my motto is, if you guys want to see more of this, just keep on clashing. Asterix out, man.